Welcome everybody, jump in. Welcome everybody as you're coming in. Get yourselves in. Who do we have on? I want to say hello. Who do we have here? You can type in the chat. If you're on, welcome. All right. Welcome people as you're coming in. If you want to say hello, you can do. All right, this is an important session that we're about to do. I just want to give a bit more time. Apologize for us being late to come on. It's just that the signal's really bad where I am in the UK, so it was really difficult to actually get any internet for a moment. It's just been a bit of a terrible scene. Okay, but we move anyway. So if you want to say hi, welcome. I'm here. I'm going to get started in just a moment. It's good to see you guys on. All right, good to see you on. All right, well, I'm going to get started. Let's get cracking with this. All right, so I'm going to start off with Silver, our friend that was on the live session. I was hoping he would be here for you to see what we were talking about. I don't know if my friend is on, but if you're watching this, shout out to my good friend, Luca. Luca Pi yesterday asked a question about silver. And as you can see, the market has responded quite well today. So we had liftoff here. There's a liquidity gap on the 15-minute that I believe the price is going to fill out. Okay, but nonetheless, we have silver making its way short. Okay, we had a very strong bullish run today. This was institutional sponsorship again. And that injection of money is being a trigger for us to get another short. Now, if you take a look here on the 15-minute, so the 15-minute demand zone from the day before here, all right, that created at the low of the day. The price broke beneath and has returned to the other side and should be shorting at very strongly down. We still have about 46 pips to go, but there isn't any reversal signature in any correlation with these highs. So I do expect silver to drop even further, probably hit this price point and even drop even further than that. So I would say, guys, keep your eyes peeled on what's going on in the markets here. Silver was a really good shout. Okay. I expect the price to, now this gap has been filled, which is great. Thank God for that. Otherwise, the price would have made its way a bit higher. But now the price has done this movement here, I am expecting to see a short take place. So moving forward now, let's have a look and see what we've got going on. So I'm going to switch to my funded account. We'll have a look at some pairs, see what's going on there. All right, welcome as you're coming on. All right. So I'm in pound Japanese yen short. Okay. As I was saying yesterday, pound Japanese yen short, I am a bit late to the party. Okay. And we've had multiple bull traps, which allowed me to stay. You know, if I didn't see these bull traps, I wouldn't have stayed in, if I'll be totally honest. But because we've had these, I'm a lot more confident for the price to continue going short. Now, at the moment, the price is struggling around this area here, which is another algorithmic level. But from my markings here, if we have an hourly close beneath this supply zone to the left, then price will be free to make its way down. But the key here is that there's going to have to be a close, all right, beneath. I'm going to put this here. There's going to have to be a close beneath this area here. If there's no body close here, then we'll be in a bit of trouble, because even if the price closes here, but it's a wick, we may still get a reversal. So this is what I'm looking at right now. I would say keep your eyes peeled. I do expect the market to give us some really good trades. Now, Pound USD is also following suit. Pound USD has done what we were looking for. It's returned to the other side, entered into supply here. Okay, so we have a daily demand zone that the price is broken beneath, spike back to these other areas here. And now the price is free to really take off and do some amazing things. So I'm watching carefully what the price has done. we have had quite a highly manipulated market today. The price has done crazy things today, and there's been a lot of delays on the price. Now, I know that there's one reason for that and one reason only. And the reason is because we're going into Q4 tomorrow, guys. So congratulations. We're going into Q4 and we're about to see some very interesting things on the market. So saying that, I do believe that the price is going to give us good activity moving forward. And I would suggest keeping your eyes peeled on what the market is. Now, I'm trying to leave the floor open for you guys, but just a quick one for you guys to, if you want to remember this, whenever we go from one quarter to the other, the market will always do the day prior to that, which for example is today, higher levels of market manipulation than normal, okay? So for example, we've had a return here, but the hour before that, we had a gigantic spike outside of the zone before the price is now doing the short. So these are some of the things that you will see the market do, and it is normal. It's not comfortable though, especially if you're caught on the wrong side, all right, like I have been before. It's not very nice, but I believe we're going to get a major move tomorrow, and I expect the price to give us even more downside. So looking through the pairs that we have now, so again, I still believe that there's one more long that USD Japanese yen is going to perform. We're so close to the high of 2020 and 2021, as I was discussing, and I think it will only be right for the price to really make its way there. So let's see what's happened. So from the H4 perspective now, okay, there's been a reversal here. We've had a close above the previous daily high, but the short wasn't that strong, okay? It kind of matched the liquidity on the upside, right about here. But if I just go to the H4 and look at higher time frame, meaning of the price, on the higher time frame here, all USD Japanese yen has really done is just re-entered into demand right now. And so this should leave USD Japanese yen enough liquidity to be able to push the price long, okay? Now, it's been a horrendous day today. I'll be honest with you. The price has done so many crazy things, but nonetheless, it's been a great experience on the markets, all right? And I believe as the market is preparing these kind of movements for tomorrow, I think we're going to have some absolutely fantastic moves coming forward. So for me, I would say if you're looking at USD Japanese yen, this would be where I would look at personally. I think the price has enough room to go for a long. And once it takes these highs, then I personally would be out. Let's have a look and see. Same thing. Well, I mean, AD USD already, we are in the short. The short that entry I gave is right here. So you guys can see this was the entry. Stop loss goes above the high, and it's done 140 pips. Now, this spike here was a bit of a scary one, but knowing the market, the body of the candle just close to the other side of this major area here. So the price is really free to go for a nice short. And I expect AUD USD to correct some imbalance in the liquidity that we saw back down during November 2020 during the election period. We had a very strong long bar market imbalance here. And so I expect with what AUD USD has done today to really produce another 160 pips, moving forward. So I'll say keep cool, guys. Keep your eyes peeled on what the market is doing. I'd say try your best to keep your wrist tight as well as we're moving into Q4 tomorrow. And try your best to keep things steady. All right. So I'm keeping myself steady. I would say keep yourself steady. Try not to go too crazy with your entries and your risk management, and you should be fine. Okay. Now I'll come back again and probably do another session here. Okay. I'll look at the dollar index before I leave as well. Let me pull it up for you. So if I go to the dollar index, which I can only get on the other broker I was going to use, I was about to say the other broker. So the UK accent was coming out there. So we've seen the DXY or the dollar index has had a bit of manipulation today, which I would have expected. All right. The price broke beneath critical areas or back above, even down to the 5-minute here. So the price broke beneath critical areas of demand and then came back above it and continued. And I do expect it to continue here for the foreseeable future. Now, it looks as though from what I can see here, the DXY is about to have a run up. My expectation is that this high right here from September 2020 is going to be taken. But to the left, let me take this thingy off. To the left of things, my suggestion is that there is a void of liquidity all the way running back up to here. And once the price really breaks past here, the only thing I can see that will stop the price from kind of progressing any further forward would be this. There's this demand zone, which is the trigger for basically what we saw from in March, where the DXY took some very strong bullish days. Let's put this here. So once the price gets up to here, my suggestion is if the price gets into here, that is a chance that the price may reverse. But for me, it's if the body of the candle, which the only way we're going to know really is the day after Friday or Monday or Sunday. Now, if we have a close above this area, then to the left, I believe that we should see a continuation rally for quite a while. I see a double top here, which means that there must be a pool of liquidities at 101, liquidity in terms of stop losses and of things of that nature. So, you know, as my other friend was saying yesterday, I do think that we are going to see quite a strong bullish movement. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. I think for me, the dollar index has done a fantastic, you know, movement. And, you know, even when I look at this from the H4, I've always had this marked out here. There's the liquidity gap here that was left on the upside. On the downside, if you notice, the liquidity gap that was created in March has been filled out. That's where we were a few months back near the beginning of the year. So if I zoom out and show you, this is the liquidity gap that we had here. We filled that out. The price will come back and probably fill it out to make sure the rest is done. But I expect now for us to have a gigantic movement. So my people, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Very short and sweet. I just want to make sure that you have something that you can work with. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.